Greetings! This is garthrs, the tireless adventurer of another episode of Starmade. In this exciting adventure, we are going to sell what we have created. I made 20 of these. Bunch of these, bunch of these, bunch of these, and some other crap. And then I made some stuff for my ship because we have to get to the store somehow, right? You know what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down. Oh, before we go, though, I want to show you something. You can make light rods, which are like these crystal things. Let me just show you this real fast. I'll just type in rod. And you can see we got beacon rod, blah, blah, blah. White light rod is extremely easy to make. It requires one parson capsule, which is not that hard at all. It's a crystal capsule. It's not too shabby. It's pretty easy to make. But with the light rod and glass, we can make something to replace. Oh, not here. My bad. Over here. We can make white lights. Boom, boom. And these white lights will actually take the place of these things. See, now we don't have any light there. But what are we going to do, Garth? I can't see. Boom. We got more light. More light and more. And I got some more factory enhancers on this guy. Who probably... you know what? Let's go ahead and do these. Because I want this to get done sooner. And then we come around the corner to the other one. And we go... And then we can unselect it. So this now has 10 on it. And we go in here, you notice there's all kind of light being made. All up on her. So now we can just go into build mode and set our YZ plane like that, and then we can come in here. We can take that out, put that in. Take that out, put that in. You see where I'm going with this? Take that out, put that in. Take that out, put that in. Take that out, put that in. You see, God, this is just like amazing. It's like you don't even know. You think you do, but you do not. And we'll just take that out, and put that in. And now we have regular white lights instead of the... I always appear outside. You know, it's because I'm crazy. Alright, so yeah, these lights are much brighter, much cleaner. They work a lot more betterer, and you can actually even place these the white light rods instead of the lights. They give off pretty much the same. Let's go in here real fast under general light, and that's worth about 88 credits. I don't want to sell those because they mean too much to me, so I'm going to put them in there and not sell them because I don't want to. Now, you notice that we're running low on things, and you're like, dude, why are you running low on things? And I'm like, because I made a microprocessor so that I could make metal meshes and crystal circuits out of the capsules that I have. That's what that does. But a microprocessor also can break down scrap composites into actual stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the shop, we're going to sell our stuff, and then we're going to eat a space station. Just so you know. Just so you know, we're going to use a space station. And this is my horribly ugly ship, and I ran out of hull pieces, and I didn't even feel like making more. So, that's one of the things we're going to fix when we get in there. Don't worry. Don't you worry none. Alright, let's get to the camera. We're going to fly up above the planet until we get to where we see stars. Oh, a little more. Starting to fall back down to the planet. Okay, so now we need to find a shop, which we might be able to find this way. Let's turn off asteroids. No shop. So then let's go to this. And we need to go up and over right there. So then we go to, and then we go to, and then we go to, And I pretty much use the same setup I did last time for the salvage cannons. I linked them up with a cannon computer, and they fire just like they did before. Pretty much the same setup, except they're straight up and down on the left and right of the ship. It's not that big of a deal. I know. Totes my goat. And I probably should have replaced that beacon rod with like a beacon light, which is a butt ton brighter. It's like a bazillion times brighter. Shop. There we go. Alright, shoppy shop. I'm still getting a little bit of lag, and I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I'm running this server on my own computer, which is not too shabby, to be honest with you. As you can see from the ping, it goes, you know, from like 1 to whatever. But yeah, it's pretty. I'm pretty right on. So the server doesn't answer, and I get that message a lot. I'm not really sure why, but it is what it is. I'm not horribly upset about it. I try to be upset about it, but it's just, I'm such a chipper fella. Just a chipper fella. Alright, so let's go into our shop here. Actually, let's go into this. And we're going to sell a mushroom, which is worth 1. Server's not responding. This is just choice. I'm loving it. Alright. See, my ping is jumping up to like 300. Why am I having a hard time connecting to my server on my own computer? Alright, so now, see this carved lucro, what remember was 132 a piece, so we drop it over here. We're going to make 17,000 off of that stack. Probably going to make about 12,000 off of that stack. No, 8,000. My math is horrible. 20,000 on that one, not too shabby. Now these ship cores were like 1,100 a piece. Boom. What? Base price is 250. No. That's not worth it. I'm not selling that. I could find another shop that give me a better price than that. Don't even wanna. Don't even wanna. Getting rid of all the crap that I don't need. And boom. And I'm gonna keep these because I am not selling them for 250 a pop. Because if we go to the shop and we look at ship, see? Estimated price, there's no way. Buys, yeah, see? Sell. That was weird. This way it's actually selling right. Alright, I have no more to sell. Alright, so we got 230 grand. Oh, heck to the yeah. Let's go ahead and jump out of here real fast. And get rid of that. And yeah, you can hear my family in the background there. Yep. Gotta love it. And let's get rid of this. This. And this. And I just basically made a cube, so no matter how it landed, it was going to lay right. But we need to be able to see what's going on inside, and we also need to be able to get inside. So I am going to buy some more salvage cannons, support tools. So let's buy 2, 3, 4. Let's buy 16 more. Let's buy 16 more cannon barrels. They're a little bit more expensive. Yeah, that was pretty expensive right there, all by itself. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright. And then we deselect that, and then select this. And because you can fire through things with your salvage cannon, I'm not really too concerned about it. I can put these things wherever. Boom. Perfect. Now I can, let's put, yeah, actually let's buy a light. I know that's kind of ridiculous because we have them back at the thing, but they're fairly cheap. 86 credits, we'll buy that. Not too shabby. And then we'll buy some gray hull, basic gray hull. Let's just clear them out. 49. Yeah, there we go. We cleared them out. So now we have plenty of gray hull. We can do this like a pro. And we're also going to need some plex doors to get in the back. Now remember that our ship is not designed for combat. So it might be a good idea if we bought some kind of defensive mechanism for our chip. Let me go ahead and do that, that. I'll put this one little light in here right above this so I can see. Yeah, that is exactly what I want. Might want to buy some more thrusters too. Let's buy some more thrusters. Ship. Thruster. Let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Actually, let's buy 8 more. Perfect. So now we have that. And we need plex doors, which is under general doors. And I'm just gonna get 9 of these. That's the easiest thing. I like that. I like the 3x3 door. It makes me very happy. So we there. No! That's not what I wanted to do at all. And don't forget, we still have to buy something to help us out with defense. So we might need some more power for that as well. Alright, 2. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And perfect. Okay, so now we need to buy something to help us with defense. And you're like, well, you gonna buy shields? Is that what you're gonna buy? No, I'm gonna buy a radar jammer. Buy radar jammer. It's a small ship, shouldn't require a whole lot of energy to keep it jammed up. So I'm just gonna slap this puppy right here. And then when we go into the ship, we toggle our weapons and we can drag this down here. And then we hit number 2 and we turn it on. And let's see if firing these causes a problem. Nope, we still have plenty of power. So we are G2G. Now we do need to turn back on asteroids because we are fairly close to some pirates. There's one at 900. Let's go there and eat that one alive. Oh, we're just gonna devour these because with the usage of the microassembler, I've used up quite a bit of my regular stuff for you know, alloy metal meshes and stuff like that. So I need to replenish some of this stuff. I don't remember what's what, but just remember that I don't remember. Remember! Alright, so we're going to eat this. See, as you can see, this is an array of 4. It's a little bit slower than the other one. Actually, let me look at this. 34 and 34, yeah. So it's a little bit more powerful than the last one, but it seems to eat slower because it's in a different configuration. Smaller arrays, as it were. I think there's technically 8 arrays because they're separated in some cases. So let's just... Actually, you know what? Let's hit that station up. That's me. I don't know why I show up on my own radar. Doesn't make a lick of sense. I need to go down, down, left, forward. Derelict. Let's go there. Plot path to current. Now, when my radar is on, my radar jammer is on, these guys, pirates can't see me. So, it's actually pretty cool. They can't target me. They can shoot at me, but they can't target me actively. And regular AI doesn't know what to do. I mean, they look at me and they see me, but their targeting system is just like, huh? So they don't do anything. They're just like, huh? Yeah, I didn't know if you picked that up the first time. So I figured I'd throw it at you one more time. Alright, derelict. Let's just go right there. And we'll just eat this thing alive, because that's what our plan is. Remember, we were gonna build our own station. I mean, I could probably get up enough money to get this myself, but I'd much rather have the resources right now, early game, than a medical bay, which is got some pretty good stuff in it. But by the time you see, look how ate up it is. By the time you repaired it, it would not even. I mean, if you scrapped it and salvaged it at that point, it probably wouldn't even sell for enough to replace what you lost on it. So let's just go ahead and eat this sucker up. Now, when you're running through here, you see how I'm just eating it up with this salvage. This is why a lot of people use the build block to do this, to get rid of it. Now, with the build block, I could do that, and I would still get the scrap materials that I'm getting right now. As you can see, I'm getting scrap composite and scrap alloy. Those things by themselves, I can use the microassembler to turn into full crystal circuits and full metal alloys. So that is what I'm going to do. I am going to devour this ship like you would not even believe, and I'm going to make all kinds of other stuff for devour this space station, then use all this stuff to make our own stuff so that we can have stuff. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. I just freaking said it. And I don't do anything but make sense. You guys know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. Everybody. Including people who don't. It's all good. So I'm going to take a break here. What? How did I lose power? Ooh, I was going to say I'll take a break there. What did they get me? No, power's coming back real slow though, so I definitely need to look at that. Look at that. Let's look at this. Oh, it's ever so slow. That's what it was. It was ever so slow. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and tear a big hole in the station, and then I'll meet you back on the planet. You guys go wait for me there, alright? Okay, see you in a minute. Alrighty, so we're back. And I didn't really get that much, but I could throw that in there, and you see that it's 68. So it turns 5 into 1. So that's not too shabby. We get a pretty good haul out of that, actually. So let's come over here, and we'll drop that in there, 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 and that in there. And it should be making all kinds of stuff. Now, you do know when I process this stuff, I get both the crystal circuit and the capsule. So it definitely does help me out there. Lava into the store. Gray hull into the store. Red dirt into the store. This stuff needs to go over here. Here and here. Get out of there! And that pretty much wraps that up. Now, there's things that we want to do with our ship, because it is definitely ugly. It is definitely not as awesome as I would like it to be. So what we're going to definitely need is I think it's about basic. Let me come over here to the basic. Let's see if we got salvage. So salva module. Okay, now that requires 5 and 5. Not a lot. However, the cannon modules that I use to offset that, to increase my or decrease my cooldown, is pretty expensive. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch of these. It's 5 and 5, so let's just grab what's already been made in here, and we'll just chuck those in there until I'm satisfied with the number that I get. Alright, and I need to tie these up again because I remember I changed them. V, 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 and then we come over here and we do V, 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 and a V. And then I deselect that. And now I should have like all kinds. So let's get until we have, that's enough, 36. That is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. So now let's see how much cannon costs to make. Oh, you can't even make it in there. Gee, imagine that. Because it's a very, very powerful thing. Pretty sure this is it. Cannon mod, cannon, not computer, cannon barrel. Click OK. And it requires a Hital capsule times 50 and a crystal circuit times 100. So the best way to do that is to buy these cannon barrels. So we're going to need to make something that's going to give us enough money to where we can buy a whole bunch of those. So let me come in here for a second. I don't even think I have that many Hital. Do I even have Hital? I don't think so. No, I do not. Alright, so what can we sell slash whatever? Radar jammer, that's 4 grand. Alright, weapons, we're looking to estimate cost of 44.2. So if we can make a radar jammer, which is approximately the same price, we should be good to go. Now, ship cores were that. So every 4 ship cores that we make, we can make one, or we can buy 1 cannon. So let's go back here to ship core. Ship core. Let's look at that. That was 25 and 25. That's pretty cheap. That is pretty cheap. I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with that one right there. Let me grab this out of here. I don't have any in there. Let me grab these over here. And we're just going to make a whole bunch of ship cores, because ship cores look to be pretty alrightly fantastic. Let's see what we got over here. 95, not too shabby. Ship core seems to be the way to go for that. I'm using up a lot of my resources doing this too. So I've got 36, so I can buy, or 38, so I can buy 8 cannons. Yeah, you see how long this process is? This process is way long. This is why I run back and forth and I do all this mining and do all this collecting and stuff like that, because in the end, it is definitely, in my opinion, faster to use the build block, but it seems kind of cheaty. I'm not gonna lie, it seems kind of cheaty. It really does. Don't want tech, do want that, 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 do want that. We'll put all that stuff up here. Yes, perfect. All right. Perfect. Yeah, I got my metals on this row and my crystals on that row. So you can tell that I have fewer crystals than I do, or fewer metals than I do crystals. We are going to be using up so much of this crap, it's ridiculous. I'm going to make one more out of that. That's it. Alright, so what can we make? What does a salvage cannon sell for? Support tool, 220. That's it. That is just not much at all. We got to be able to make something here. Oh, I think I know. Where was that at? It's not light, it's not logic, it's not effect. Manufacturing. There we go, paint. Oh, paint is super cheap. I thought it was going to be a little bit more than that. Shop module is more expensive. Warp gate computer. Holy moly, that thing's expensive. That's ridiculously expensive. I bet you that takes a whole bunch to make, though. So it looks like it's going to be down to me just going after this stuff with a vengeance. Which is the perfect excuse to rebuild the ship. make it more efficient, more effective, if you will. And I think that is definitely what the plan is today. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go build up machine up. General, hull, gray, basic, 361. I don't think I have... No, I have one power in here. Yeah, let's go build this up. Storage. No, that's not worth anything. Yeah, let's go build our ship up. And I think that might be... Give me a second. Let me check something real fast. Okay, I checked, and it's at about a good point to break it down. So I showed you how to make the lights. I showed you how to use the microprocessor, which is pretty cool. I showed you how to convert the scraps that you get from derelicts into usable resources. I talked about how ugly my ship was. I jumped about a bit, which is completely legitimate. Don't even think it's not, because it is. So I think what we're going to do next episode is totally rebuild our ship into something not only less ugly, but more beautiful. You know what I mean? You totally know what I mean. Yeah, okay, I broke gravity, so I'm good. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back one, up one, over one, up and over. There we go. Yeah, that's... Wait, no, there we go. Actually, let's go right there. That's near the undiscovered station. Let's go that one. Let's do that. Alright, and we'll kick off that episode. Station derelict. Waypoint. Alright, and we'll kick off next episode at the shop. So yeah.